up, beautiful people? This is Nate here.
It's Cam.
And yo, we are Games Music Life. This is the Games Music Life podcast, episode 129. 129.
Yeah, man. Listen, before we get too far into it.
What's up?
My guy, Jared.
Yes.
He went ahead and dropped his book.
Yeah.
So if you haven't already, man, get out there, order a copy.
Yeah.
And support the homie.
Yeah.
Because, you know what I'm saying, that's what you need to do. If you got small kids, it's imperative.
It is.
Get on it.
So it's a good story, too.
Yeah.
Have you read it yet?
No. I'm about to order my copy today.
Okay,
I just saw the link went up today, so I'm gonna order my copy.
I got the email late. It was late last night.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get the hard copy. I'm gonna get the digital one too. So I'm gonna give it to Khalees on her iPad.
Hey, that'd be nice.
But shout out to the deserter, man.
Absolutely, man.
Jay, my brother, the deserter. Trying to get him on today too, but I don't know what's up. He got that Android, man.
Hey, man,
get him off the Android, man.
They hurt.
Like, listen, they hurt. I felt bad sending it off, you know.
Man, I'm telling you, you start seeing that, man. You start thinking your phone acting.
Absolutely. Like, yeah, I don't like the way it just doesn't flow well.
Yeah, nah.
Green bubbles. I'm such an Apple elitist now. You messed me up a little bit, bro.
No, man, I brought you home, man. That was what it all boiled down to. I brought you home.
That's what it was?
Yeah, man.
Right,
buddy.
Well, let's start like we always do. We've been playing. What you been playing, bro?
What have I been playing, man? I got back to playing that Zelda.
Okay.
Shout out to my godchildren. They got me back interested. I've been playing. I played that Dragon Ball Z, the little beta that they had last week.
I downloaded it, but then I tried to play it and it said
the servers were trash.
Oh my god.
Oh, they were trash.
I don't have access. It just said you don't have access. Like, I got the game right here. I don't have access.
It's a beta. What are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah. Now, them servers were trash for a long time, but I got in there, played that for a little bit. Like, listen,
what you think?
The game looks nice or whatever, but I had no clue what was going on or what I was doing.
You know why? Because you haven't watched Dragon Ball Super.
No, it wasn't anything with the story. It was the actual buttons and combinations. I'm like,
okay.
I don't. Like,
you know what messed me up
tell you
too?
anything.
Coming off of watching Evo and watching all those guys stringing those combos together. You think you can get in there and do it? Yo, that's skill.
Yeah,
that's
man.
Pure skill. All right, so what else?
Man, have I been playing anything else? I don't think so, man. I don't think I've been playing anything else.
Back on the Switch.
Back up. Yeah, a little bit, man.
Switch is not dead.
Switch is not dead by default, though. Kind of by default. It's a slow time in gaming right now, but it's about to ramp up.
It is
in the next couple weeks.
It is definitely. I feel RIP to my wallet.
Yeah, man. I seen you back on that Destiny 2 though.
Yeah, I've been back on it.
You had the little homie on with you too.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, it was a fun time yesterday. Yeah, I had Lil Nate here together. It was me, him. Trying to get Lil Malik in there too, but we got it. My boy Mike, shout out to Mike. We got into some stuff, started playing the other day, yesterday actually a little bit. But Nadir's been grinding like crazy to get his characters up to par for us to play. It's a lot to do on Destiny right now. So Destiny 2 has been playing that, getting ready for the update that's coming out for that. And besides that, is there anything else? That was it, bro.
Yeah,
that's all I've been playing. A little bit of Octopath Traveler. I was in the bed. That story is crazy. And all the stories. I'm not telling you about JRPGs because the hate level of you is so boring.
It was so boring. I played it. It was terrible, man. It was awful. I couldn't even get through the 3 hours. I was like,
you know what? We knew that going in, you weren't gonna like it, Kev.
I mean, but I'm willing to try new things.
No, you can't expand my horizons. You can't say you're willing to try new things if you know you're not gonna like it. Like Fallout, I knew I was gonna try it, but I know I probably wouldn't like it. It's not my thing, man.
But I got you.
That's what it is, man. So I'm just playing a lot of Destiny, man. That's all I've been doing. One thing I realized, I'm gonna touch on this a little bit. Xbox Live is such a toxic place, man.
Why you say that?
It is such a toxic place. So
got hit with a couple bombs.
Oh my god! So at one point I'm gonna shoot a little bit of a kudos to Xbox Live. I never knew the finding for group aspect was as good as it was.
Okay.
You could do a post and say you're looking for somebody in the game, and it's all through the Xbox app.
Yeah.
So I don't need to use any outside apps like I used to use for Destiny. But it matched me up. First of all, it matched me up with a whole bunch of overseas people that didn't speak my language, but we got it done. I will say the power of video games. We got Escalation Protocol. If you play Destiny, you know what I'm talking about. We got that done with no communication, no English speaking people but myself in there. I'm in there just listening to them talking. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's when I mute the mic.
Yeah, I mute the mic and I just listen to nothing, I guess. I don't even know why I listen, to be honest with you. Now I look back on it. Why did I stay at the party? I don't know. But besides the point, it is such a toxic place, man, because there's some things on the game you have to do with other people.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, a lot of my raid group I used to play with before literally just stopped playing, so I don't have any of those guys to play with. Which we would just play, shoot the stuff, talk about life, that whole thing, which is weird in its own way. I get it. You're talking to people on the internet, but
no, nothing wrong with that.
No,
y'all are able to communicate.
Yeah, once you get past the barrier of that, I mean, we're talking about kids, the whole thing. Like it's kind of a little weird, Kev. I'm gonna say that, but I got into some groups with some people. There's just some toxic people, man. It's just it's so hip nowadays for people just to use, the race words, this and that, and I'm just like, we're on the internet. Because Lord knows we was face to face. You wouldn't say half of this stuff. And that wasn't directed towards me. It was more so people having conversations with each other, and I just happened to be listening to it.
Yeah.
And I know I put my corporate voice on, so I can understand how they don't know that a real one's in there.
Yeah.
But, they were talking, so it just rubs you the wrong way. So I just mute it, and I just keep it going. But I'm like, I got to get it done. That's another power of video games.
Got in there with a group of incels.
Oh my gosh, it was so awful. But and I got like 2 or 3 groups in a row like that. Yeah. And that's when I realized, like, man, I gotta get off for a couple of days and start doing some solo stuff.
Yeah, that's why I only play with the homies. Like, whenever randoms try to invite me to parties, I'm like, nah, I'm not joining your parties. So,
yeah. So that's one thing about matchmaking on Destiny. I think they need to do a better job of. But though I will say that there are a ton of people playing Destiny right now, so it wasn't hard to find some good groups that didn't even require communication, like my UK cats I play with. And so we got it done. But yeah, Xbox Live can be a toxic place at times. I will say that. Yeah,
man. Listen, you got to start calling them incels. That's the word that I just learned. And man, when I found out what it meant, I died laughing. Are you familiar with incel?
No.
Involuntarily celibate. They're called
basically call them a super loser.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Getting 0 bun, not by choice. They're called incels.
I'm definitely using that. I'm definitely adding that to the repertoire.
Yeah, that was a good one. I love that.
Incels.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, man. So Red Dead Redemption 2 gameplay footage has been released. Yeah, that game looks good.
Rockstar, thank you.
That game
Thank you. Game of the year already. It hasn't been released, but it's time.
You played the first one.
Yes.
So it picks up. So are you playing as the son of the guy you played with the first time?
I don't think so. I think it's a completely different story. Okay. Yeah, because I mean, John Marston. Spoiler alert: he died.
Right. Yeah, I saw that.
So now it's a new character, whatever. Even though I thought that they said that there was a little flash to John Marston at some point in the trailer. I didn't catch it or whatever, but some people were saying that was out there.
Is it the same town though?
Nah. Well, it takes place over like these big worlds and big maps. Like the last Red Dead took place over parts of Texas and then into Mexico. Okay. So you know what I'm saying? It's really spread out, but yeah.
Everyone's hype about this game, man. I'm definitely gonna play it.
Rockstar done it again, baby.
That's the thing why I never got into Grand Theft Auto 5. I felt like if I started now, I'm so behind everything.
No.
I want to. I really do, but it's overwhelming, bro. It's so much is added on to that game, and I think I definitely don't want the same thing to happen with Red Dead. So I want to play it because I got to think they're gonna live on Red Dead for a while.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I think they're gonna do that.
I think it'll be a little bit easier for you to play too because it's a little like I'm not gonna say it's tame, but it's a little more laid back than what Grand Theft Auto. It's going down, man. You getting drug deals going, man. You robbing stores. You hiring ladies of the night. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You getting it in. You getting it in every which way. Hit up the gentleman's club. Yeah, lot to do. Got to keep it away from the babies.
Yeah, absolutely. I never let Eddie play it. Yeah, I didn't know. Little I know he had the game, and it's one of the subject. All right, man. So we're hyped for that. Red Dead 2 is coming, which is definitely good. It's bought. I'm going to pre-order it.
Yeah,
give it to more.
$47.89.
Yeah, definitely. It's Amazon, man. They got the deal on that. Ordering your games early.
Yeah,
Amazon's getting everybody out the paint.
Yeah, they are. I love
everybody
until they turn it back.
They are. They definitely
get everybody out the paint.
We know what's going to happen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're going to switch.
They're going to get everybody out the paint, and they're going to reinvent everything. I mean, that's the capitalism. You create a problem, and then sell you a solution. I mean, that's pretty much what's going to happen.
Name of the game.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. All right, man. Assassin's Creed Odyssey details emerge.
Yeah.
You will not be an assassin, and you will choose how to play.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to that.
A little dark on this one.
Okay, so in all of the Assassin's Creeds over the years, you've always been a part of like an Assassin's group, and you follow the Assassin's Creed. And there's another Assassin's group. I want to say it was like the Knights Templar or something like that.
Okay,
and I forget the name of your faction, but whatever. You guys are always kind of going up head to head. Well, in this one, it's supposed to take place before any of the Assassin's Creed or the Assassin's Order is formed. So you're out here. You're just a mercenary. And you can go through, and before you always had to kind of play the game and live by an honor code or whatever, like you weren't supposed to steal and all that stuff. Well, this one, you do what you want. Really? You know what I'm saying? If you want to get in there and thug it out, man, you know what I'm saying, be a thief and a murderer, that's what you can do.
Okay.
You don't got to play it nice.
That's a free form.
Yeah, you do what you want to do.
Okay.
So I think that's definitely going to be dope. Now, the one thing I wasn't clear on, because they were talking about there are ways to pick up other mercenaries, which is cool. Like, I was cool with Assassin's Creed Unity and all that. But I don't know if it's going to take place on ships again, which I know a lot of people really loved Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I don't like games that take place on the water.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm not sure. Like, it always kind of feels like the game drags along a lot. Yeah. Anytime I have to do a lot of ship sailing, I'm like, this ain't for me.
Well, I mean, I think what
that's
they
why
did.
Pirate Booty sucks.
Your shade is crazy.
You got thrown in there. Yeah. I get my stuff off.
I think that I don't think I was playing that game anyway as well. But I will say I think that Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the controls weren't as good on that one. A lot of people didn't like that.
They weren't.
And it was like the battle at sea. Like it was kind of weird, you know.
Some people loved it though, but I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't on that.
I know everybody who plays Assassin's Creed. I know you're Assassin's Creed aficionado. My boy Mike did. He didn't play the Black Flag.
Okay, yeah, I played Black Flag, and I mean it was a good game, but the water, like being a pirate aspect, I didn't really rock with that.
How long can the Assassin's Creed line keep going though, bro? They got it. They're reinventing themselves at some aspect, but
where it's gonna go goofy is like they can take it up to modern days, but once they try to go futuristic, that's when it's gonna jump the shark.
They should keep doing like they did on the last one that you played. Just put the medicine in the candy and just teach people stuff. Make it a history lesson.
Hey man, been working so far.
Just do that, man. That'd be the best thing I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this next topic you added, I don't even know if I want to read this, but I'm going to go ahead anyway. So PlayStation celebrates 500 million units sold with the clear blue PlayStation 4 Pro. Yeah. And you put dances on Xbox. Listen, they didn't dance on nobody's grave.
They danced on the Xbox grave, man. This was the final nail in the coffin. You know what I'm saying?
PlayStation does look
tap
sweet.
dancing on them. Oh, man, that blue PlayStation. I thought about picking it up.
Oh, you did.
I thought about picking it up.
What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it, Kev?
Hey man, I found ways to make things move and shake. I pretty much got that Xbox One X for free.
You did.
You know what I'm saying?
You did. So, no, I mean the fact that you'll get it for a good price, I'm fully confident you'll do that. I'm just saying, what are you going to do with it? The Pro and the Xbox Scorpion, they were just small stepping stones in the progression. So I don't even think they need it.
But I mean, it's got blue case. You know what I'm saying? It's the best system of all time. Like, how could I not? You know, that's really what I think about. It's like, how could I not?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes like I'm just scrolling the web and it's like it's calling me. It's like, Kev, hey, I'm here. I'm for sale. I would look real good. Come on.
Come with a deal.
Yeah, they got to come with a deal. Then that's really the kicker. And then it's like, how much is it? 200? It's probably gonna be about 400. Yeah, like usual. But I mean, they get talking at 200. You can have me for free if you trade yours in.
Trade yours in.
Like, gotta do it. Gotta do it.
They might get me on board with that as well if they do that.
Yeah, got to do it.
Yeah, for 200.
But 500 million units.
That's a lot of daggone units, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh. I mean, I think it's time that we just give PlayStation its props that it's the GOAT. It's the GOAT system of all time.
I've done that, Kev. I've done that.
But I'm talking about from PS1 through 4. Like, it's the GOAT console. It's the greatest of all time.
It is.
Yeah. Oh, it's decided. Xbox sucks.
I mean, I would.
They're dancing on the grave.
See, that's over. That's when we started separating. That's when we split it off.
We just agreed.
No, we didn't. We just agreed. We agreed it was the GOAT. We're not agreed on Xbox. See, that's when you start getting me at. That's slander, man. That's Xbox slander. You know, think of all the good things Xbox done brung, man.
Xbox Live 360 was pretty good. Yeah, Xbox Live. Xbox Live was pretty good.
There'd be no Xbox. That's why I don't understand why Sony don't just copy it. Call it Sony Live. I don't care. Just from Kinko's it, man. Take the paper, put it on the Xerox machine, copy it from front to back, and that will be the GOAT system, man.
Yeah,
you know,
you're right about that. But yeah, man, Sony, they're doing special things, man, and I feel like they're never gonna let us down in the future. They'll be hitting 1 billion units sold real soon. I'm sure once PlayStation 5 is announced, that will probably be the one that just crushes Xbox soul. Now that the Xbox is already in the grave and dead, that's going to be the one that banishes the Xbox soul to hell.
Yo, you're Xbox slander, I just like hearing it, man. Like, jeez, man. It's so... But I'm not going to bury Xbox as of yet. You know, they're not totally done. We'll see what they do with these new studios and everything. But
you like the band on the Titanic.
Yeah.
It goes down with the ship.
Absolutely, man. We got to listen. I'm there, man.
I feel it.
You know, I'm there. But anyways, man, Switch. So Nintendo Switch is set to launch their online service mid to late September. So it's right on time for Smash, before Smash comes out.
Yep.
I think the Pokemon game is coming out, which people are worried about.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that Pokemon game is.
That's what everyone's talking about. They don't know
what that is.
Right. So it's like, is this going to be a traditional Pokemon game, which you've been calling for quite some time?
That would be the radio-friendly unit shifter right there.
I don't understand it because the Switch is pretty much made for Pokemon.
Exactly.
You know?
It's right there.
I don't know. I don't know what Nintendo's thinking, man. If they're just waiting to do so. I don't know if they... the guy who's making Pokemon went on vacation. I don't know what's going on, but
tripping.
Yeah. So the online service though, they got. I think they're gonna give it time to make it better, perfect it a little bit more, which I'm here for. But Nintendo just got they got a good product as far as the Switch, but they still do some Nintendo stuff, man. Nintendo going Nintendo.
Are they going to give up some free games is the real question.
I don't know. I really don't know. I think they're going to mess up the online service.
Because I want, like, if you only giving up no free games, or if it's not like an Xbox, what's Xbox little play
Xbox games with
Game Pass. Game Pass.
Yeah.
If it's like a Game Pass subscription or whatever for the year for $19.99 for the whole year, which I was like, yo, good job Nintendo, you did the right thing there as far as that pricing goes. If they give up some games like Games with Gold, or if they have like a subscription based service to play the games, then with that they could be winning. That back catalog is vast.
They could.
I mean, they just got Emu Paradise out the paint,
man.
So it's wide open.
Do you know what? Now that you say that, you bring it up. That's a great topic because there's got to be a reason why they're doing that.
Yeah.
You know, because shoot, Emu Paradise they would always hide behind the fact that they're reference for the history of gaming. Yeah. Even though you can download every ROM, you know what I mean, and get it from there. So they had a good thing going for a long time, which I'm surprised. Emu Paradise has been around forever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Nintendo finally decided, like, all right, we've had enough.
Nintendo came with that complete ban hammer. They're getting everyone out the paint. You know what I mean? So it's funny, but I do hope that means that they're going to finally do, like you said, and open up the back catalog for the Switch, because if they did that for the Switch, it would definitely just move units more.
Man, listen, that would definitely move it into the second spot, right above Xbox.
Oh boy, yes, I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
So anyway, speaking of Nintendo, man, so Luigi died on the promo for Smash Brothers.
Good Lord.
Nintendo confirmed he's not dead.
Yeah.
They confirmed he's not dead. So it's just, I don't know, when did Luigi become the whipping boy?
That's what I was wondering. Like, yo, how do you treat such a mainstay character like this? I mean, like, bruh. Man slapped the taste out of it. I mean, he slapped the soul from Luigi.
Right. And it showed him the soul trying to go back into the body, and he got scared again and ran away.
Bruh. Yeah. I mean, but to the point, like, it was kind of like a footnote that he did it. It was like, first of all, who is this guy to just be slapping the fire out of Luigi?
And where's Mario to defend his brother? Who's the older brother? Is Luigi the older brother or the younger brother?
Luigi's the younger brother.
So,
he's taller.
Okay, so why? I mean, if Mario's mom should be smacking him in the face because he ain't protecting his little brother, like, what's going on here?
Right, man? What's going on around the world, man? Yeah. But why is Nintendo just letting him get bust on like that?
I don't know.
That's crazy to me.
I don't know. They gotta, but they did say they confirmed he's not dead. Of course, Luigi's not going nowhere. He's too much of a known character, and you know, Luigi's the one character that gets the ugly facial expressions. He's not mooning people, but like scowling at him when he's passing them on Mario Kart. I always found that funny.
The death stare,
right? Yeah. The Luigi death stare. It became a meme too.
Yeah, as it should.
Yeah, man. I think it's just Nintendo. Just I don't know when this became the joke that Luigi was the whipping boy, but he always had the dope things on Mario 2. He would jump higher. He had the floating jump.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, man. Like, they need to give my boy Luigi his own game.
Respect his name. I mean, they had Haunted Mansion.
They did put it on the Switch. They came. Not Switch.
That's like a lauded title.
It is.
Like, it was GameCube. Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, it was a good game. Yeah, I played it. It was a good game. But they still need to do a new one. He deserved his own game in high def.
I mean, but to the point that people needed confirmation that Luigi wasn't dead.
Because people were distraught.
Yeah.
People were really like, yo, did he die?
It was like a footnote. Yeah. They were like, oh, no, he just slapped the soul out of him.
Yeah. Like, if you think for 1 minute that Nintendo's going to leave that money on the table from Luigi, come on. No. Mario Brothers.
But why would you treat the man like that?
I don't know, man. It's disrespect, man.
Man, Reggie's a sick man.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Reggie might be Luigi.
Hey, you on something now. You put a mustache on the man. You might be on something, man.
Yeah, we don't know what's under that hat Luigi wears. It might be a little fro.
You know what, man? I got some other things to say about Reggie. I'm going to keep it to myself. Yeah.
All right, but that's it. Gaming news, bro.
Oh, man, I felt like we did a pretty good job with that.
As we always do.
I mean,
we always do.
We making meals out of scraps.
Absolutely, man. It's dead right now.
Yo, next month, though, man.
Next month's going to be heavy.
We're going to have a lot to talk about.
Yeah. It is. It's going to be a lot to talk about. Yes. R.I.P. to my wallet, man. Yeah. All right, man. So, Melo.
Yes.
Finally signed with the Rockets.
That's right.
Expected to come off the bench, though. So him and CP3 had that talk.
They had to, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they had to because Melo just last year, man, what he say? P.
Yeah.
I got to come off the bench. He thought that was just a laughable notion. And now, hey, man, Melo coming off the bench.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, this is what Melo did, though. This is Melo's fault. Because if he would have never said that and he was coming off the bench, it wouldn't be no big deal.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's what the team needs. He could have split it that way. But he's doing it like it's a pride thing. And D'Antoni, I don't think he'll have any problem sitting him down.
Nah, listen, man. D'Antoni, man, had to flex up on Carmelo the day he signed. Before he put ink to paper, D'Antoni went down and flexed up on Melo like, listen, this ain't about to be like New York, brother.
Right.
All right, you ain't running me up out of here, man. This my corner.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want my corner.
Right. You coming to my situation here, all right? I'm Marlo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's going to happen. But I think it'd be a good fit as long as Melo buys in. I don't want Melo to go out like AI did.
You know, I think Melo is finally realizing that, you know, there's no shame in being a six man. Like, every team needs a strong six man. You and Eric Gordon can come in and keep the Rockets looking like CP3 and Harden are still on the floor. It's like, yo, man, that's amazing.
Bro, it could reiterate his career, man. Reinvent. I'm sorry, Jesus. It could reinvent his career, and this new role could be, he could put less stress on his body.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to be the man. You know, because if they lose or something goes wrong, they're going to probably blame Melo, but it's probably going to
come off the bench, you can't blame him.
Right. So I'm saying it's going to fall on James Harden.
Yeah.
And as long as the only block I potentially see on Houston is James Harden's length of his shorts. Because I don't know. And he's got these little kids doing it now. And it wars with my spirit.
I don't understand.
I don't get it, man. Like, I get it. You know, you want maximum leg spread ability or whatever that is. He looks like I don't know. What do you want?
I don't know, man. Yeah, he got them fly girl shorts.
Yeah,
on.
man.
But that's neither here nor there. Too much time around Westbrook.
Yes,
that's what I'm going to blame
it is. It is, because I saw Westbrook in a kimono the other day, and it was
in some off-white ones.
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yeah, you know the Heat's going to be on the
field.
I'm
like, okay. Yeah, you just do whatever you want, Brody, I guess.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Why not?
But Melo, he just got to, like, it never has been with Melo. Not so much it's the fact he come off the bench. It's the fact he's doing what's best for the team.
Yeah.
And that's what he's got to do. I think Melo has to learn how to win again, too.
Yeah.
Because he was a winner in college. He came in the league. He had relative success. That Denver team was good. I mean, they just ran into Kobe. The Lakers.
New York low-key ruined him.
Yeah, New York ruined him. New York, and I think we're giving him a bad rap from the 6 months he was with OKC.
Yeah,
we're giving him a horrible rap. Yeah, people are just killing Melo for that. So I'm rooting for him. I hope he can do it. And plus, it doesn't help none when, you know, D Wade and LeBron have all won, and you know CP3 gets off easy because we like him.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you that CP3 gets off very easy.
CP3 gets caught in the mix just because there's so many good guards.
Yeah,
that we got other people to talk about.
Well, that's the whole draft class though. That's their draft class is doing that. So,
but hey, Melo, listen, if this podcast finds your ears, man, just remember. Iguodala won Finals MVP off the bench, brother.
Absolutely.
Do your thing, man.
Absolutely, an intricate part. When he came back, I mean, it was sweating bullets a little bit at Golden State. I think it was just premature, but they would have won without Iguodala because they got KD.
But hey, man, listen, it can be done.
Yeah, it can be done. So yeah, embrace it, bro. I think you could do good things there. I'm rooting for y'all down there because I want somebody to get Golden State out the paint.
Right.
All right, man. So D Wade says if he plays next year, it's only going to be for the Heat.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one was weird to me because he has yet to sign. All his videos, because I do follow him on Instagram, and his pictures are showing him working out with current Heat players.
Yeah.
So he's staying in the community or whatever. So I don't think it's a money thing that they have to work out because Pat Riley's on record saying that he wants Dwayne Wade to play for the Heat and to retire as a Miami Heat.
Right.
It always looked weird seeing him in another jersey other than Miami.
That's true. Yeah.
When he was in Chicago,
it felt like his career was falling off in the jerseys.
Absolutely, like he was ring chasing. That wasn't the case because he was still efficient with the Bulls that one year he was there.
Yeah.
And then in Cleveland, it was just a bad situation. They just did a ripcord. Everyone knew Brown was leaving. I'm convinced they knew Brown was leaving already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he gave D Wade the heads up, like, hey man,
yeah, I'm out. Yeah.
I'm gonna give him all, but man, go ahead and jump ship. Don't let him tie you down. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what you say? What you say?
As far as like the D Wade situation, I think that he's got to sign with the Heat. Now I'm hearing that he's going to sign, and this is going to be his last year. Yeah, this coming up season or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, outside of just for namesake, it's like go to the Heat for what, y'all?
Yeah.
Like they didn't get anybody.
Right.
I don't think they made any major trades or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why does nobody want to play for Miami?
I don't know. I think
it's Miami.
It is Miami, but I think a lot of things behind it is who's going to play for Miami.
Yeah,
like everyone's switching teams and going out west now. LeBron moved the pendulum a lot, but then also they gave a ton of money to Wiltside, and as long as Embiid is inside his head, he's done. I mean, he's not going to be able to do anything. He might do something throughout the year, but once him and Embiid just has his number, man.
Yeah. Now Wiltside trying to shoot threes. I seen it. You know what I'm saying?
I
saw
that, man.
I don't know, player. I mean, the big man game just changed so much. I heard Dwight Howard talking about he trying to switch up to be more like KD. I was like,
Dwight Howard just happened to get a check. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwight Howard is out here just happy to be on somebody's roster.
Yeah.
Which was weird because he had a good season last year. Yeah, he got a lot of kids, man. He probably had one on the low this summer. But I don't know. Hopefully D-Wade, if he decides to retire, he made a ton of money. He had a good career.
Yeah. Got a lifetime deal with Leaning.
Yeah, oh man, he's so winning over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's a god over there too.
Yeah.
All right, man. So speaking of the Cavs, though, so Isiah Thomas gets on IG Live, and this is the Cavs. Forgets he's coming off the bench. He's on there. He said Cleveland was an ish hole.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, I want these guys to understand. And they try to backpedal on it, saying he didn't mean it and didn't like. How do you not mean calling some like? And I'm sure Cleveland feels the same way about him. Right. You know, Cleveland. Right. He was there. He was a bad experiment, and they traded Byrie away for this dude, man.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, we at the time of the trade, we were like, okay, he was coming off of an excellent season. You know, hey man, maybe this will work out. He got there, man. Bron saw that he was just a little baby midget, and that he would fit in his pocket. Bronny Jr. was probably dunking on him. He was like, yeah, nah, this ain't gonna work out, man. My little son is bullying you,
right?
And you got to get gone. And then nobody else wanted him. Now he's playing for Denver. He's coming off the bench for Denver.
Off the bench, yeah.
And you got the nerve to talk about another team.
Right.
Boy, stop, man.
He still holds on to that. He's
that
like
Celtics year, man.
That Celtics year, man. He's like my man Al Bundy. He's still holding on to them Polk High memories, man. Like, bro, like I get that you gave a lot and you know you played and you probably played yourself into a injury worse than what it already was, but
yeah,
he keeps talking about that year where he almost won or second place at MVP, and it's like, bro, that was so many years ago. Like that, we don't even know. We don't remember that year, to be honest with you. So I don't know. Let it go. Like that time is over. You blew a lot of money, lost because of it. You might Danny Ainge might owe you 5 minutes, man. I might just need the box.
Yeah, you're right about that, man.
But other than that, like Isiah, you know, you're pretty much done, bro.
Rough.
You're too little.
Rough out here.
Yeah, man. All right, man. So speaking of people that's showing themselves, Kevin Durant. All right, he says that Dark KD is the real him.
That's right.
The time he was in OKC he was a fraud. He was acting.
Yeah.
MVP season on the way.
You damn right. You know what? I think I called this a couple of weeks ago. I think I called that you know, this is the real KD that we're getting now. Before, he was trying to be humble. He was trying to be nice. You know, he was trying to be liked, keep his brand high or whatever, be a positive guy and all that. Yeah. Now he would go to state. He don't care. He got the rings. He got the hardware, man. You know what I'm saying? He like Thanos with the Infinity Stones.
So Dre Goodwin rubbed off on him.
Oh, you know what? Drake Goon finally, like, he was like them shoes that got the paint on them. You know what I'm saying? they look one way when you get them, man, but then when you finally rub them off, true self is revealed.
True self is revealed?
That's right.
So he been an a-hole the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And this game is reflecting it. I love it.
Yeah, I tend to believe it, man. The burner accounts. Yeah. The I don't give a care attitude. I told you, man, I always said, I've been saying it the last couple podcasts. When that man showed up with that sweatsuit on, I knew it was
business time. Listen, that makes more sense about the burner accounts to me now, because it was like, yo, he couldn't, like, the dark side of him couldn't let all of this trash talking slide.
Dark KD.
But he knew that he didn't want to mess up his image, so he was like, yo, listen, somebody's gonna get this fire. Okay, so he created them burner accounts to go out there and let the people know, because he, like, it was eating him up inside to just watch, you know what I'm saying, these incels out here talking all crazy about him. And I feel it when you're an RN, not a registered nurse. That's how you live, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be out here letting people talk crazy about you in the streets.
Not a registered nurse.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, finally, you know what I'm saying? He had to unsheath the sword, man.
Yeah. It's KD's time, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, with LeBron not playing in the USA team this year, and KD's out there just giving him that work, he's the elder statesman. They're the one they're all looking up to.
Yeah.
He's the big homie right now, bro. It's his time. He's won 2 rings. LeBron went to LA for other things. He's not there to win rings. We understand that. It's KD's time, and we know the Golden State's gonna win it again next year.
Yep.
There's nothing no one can do about it.
Yeah.
You know, everyone can sit here and tell us this Laker news and this and that. Look, man, KD, you can't stop the dude.
I mean, LeBron is in LA, man. It's fun. It's cool. It's cute or whatever. But, I mean, when I saw Draymond and Boogie on Instagram or on Snapchat or whatever the kids are using these days, and they were just out there just roasting each other, I was like, oh, yeah. Team chemistry on all-time high. You know what I'm saying? He's fitting right in.
No, think about it, man. Draymond might be the most integral part to that whole thing, because he recruited KD.
Yeah.
He's like the player personnel for Boogie being there, because they're going to be bored. I'm going to be honest with you. That whole team, they're going to be bored next year.
Oh, yeah.
They're winning a ton of games. Steph is going to probably have another kid. Clay is going to be somewhere getting drunk. I mean, it's going to be – remember last year – I'm sorry, they had Dre Goon was coaching the team at one point because Steve Kerr was bored.
Yeah.
The whole staff was bored.
Yeah.
Like, we just want to get to the finals, get this over with, man. We know we're going to win.
We know we're walking through everything.
Yeah, Draymond is the integral part of the whole thing. And Boogie being there, which is scary because he might end up signing again.
Yeah. Like, listen, they keep working out the way that they are. I can see it happening.
Yeah. It's unfair, and I wish I'm praying for an injury.
Oh,
so anyway, so Kawhi finally speaks, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. He sent a thank you letter to the Spurs for Spurs and all of San Antonio.
Yeah.
This story is kind of weird to me because Kawhi doesn't speak. Mm-mm. He doesn't talk. He is the opposite of Derrick Rose. He doesn't have anybody speaking for him. Mm-mm. He just sent a memo like, "Hey, thanks."
Right.
And that's it.
Right. I'm saying, man, I think it even said I still had the sent from my iPhone tag at the end of it. You know what I'm saying? He legit just typed it up in a quick email from his Gmail account.
You're like, yes, that's it. That's
KLeonard@KLeonard1@gmail.com.
That looks good.
You know what I'm saying?
Send.
He's like, thanks, Pop. Yeah, I appreciate everything you did for me. Fans, you guys were great too. Had a great time in San Antonio.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you seen you seen Kawhi smile. The minute we see him talk, the world might get off its axis, man. Like something's gonna shift. Like something's weird, man. But it's just I do. There's a part of me that appreciates the fact he stays consistent.
Yeah,
he just don't talk.
Man, listen, man. Kawhi might be a mastermind on the law. I mean, he got Bruce Bowen fired from the Clippers, and I mean, he ain't playing for the Clippers. Ain't made no kind of acknowledgement to the Clippers. They still, all Bruce Bowen was saying was like, man, I don't think it's right the way that he treated San Antonio, the way that they protected them Clippers. Like, you fired.
You Dennis did it.
Oh yeah. Uncle Dennis made a call. He's like, listen, I know we playing for the Raptors, but we could be playing for the Clippers. If Bruce Bowen wasn't up there running his mouth, Uncle Dennis, is this what Kawhi wants? Yeah, you better believe it.
And Uncle Dennis went back to playing golf. Uncle Dennis probably don't even talk to Kawhi. You know, like,
no. I ain't even know Uncle Dennis. No, it's just Kawhi. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's like a voice app or whatever. Change his voice up.
Hey, man, I got a portion of me just feels like Kawhi just petty. I'm telling you, any man that still rocks the Cleo braid straight back, they're petty, man. I'm sorry. He got a huge pettiness in him, so pause. But anyways, man. So your boy, man, Kanye.
Yeah.
He goes on Kimmel. Gets light ether because Kimmel did put him in his spot.
He did.
And he dropped a new track that you were afraid to listen to when I sent you.
Yeah, man. That link was shaky.
Why you so afraid to listen? Now that we're talking about this, I'm glad it came up. So I sent you the link that DJ Clark Kent tweeted, and you were like, "I'm not listening to it. I'm not downloading it." You know the iPhones don't make you download it anyway.
Yeah, I know, man. But listen, man. I came up in an era where, man, like, you know what I'm saying, we had to follow some shady links sometimes, man. That's how you get viruses on your stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't coming from you send it or what was that, Rapid Files or something like that, man. Listen, share. I don't know.
Did you
Mega Upload was that stuff.
Mega Upload was
I did listen to it. It was trash.
It was very trash. I told you it was bad. I told you it was god awful.
It wasn't good. And I mean, first of all, it's like Kanye. I get the whole like now. Oh, you know, free thought, and I'm not afraid to express myself and say the things that people say I'm not supposed to say. Like saying that you would smash your sister-in-law.
Oh God!
You listen, man. Like there's certain levels of decency and etiquette.
How did his wife not have an issue with that?
She probably didn't hear it till the world heard it. You know what I'm saying? He was probably like, I don't care what Kim thinks, I'm releasing it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Even like their social media is weird. Like it was one where Kim would, because I get into the activity feed, I dive in sometimes.
Oh yeah.
And I'm showing like one of his kids are super cute, and one of the kids was saying something like, we're gonna get daddy to do it, and that's what I noticed. Kanye was in the background.
Yeah, he was just standing there.
Stands the board. Stands like Michael Myers.
Yeah. Standing there. And then as soon as the kid like tried to pan the camera up to him or whatever, the video just cut off. It was like,
Jesus. Did he smack the kid? Like, what happened here?
Man, I was wondering if it was like a Get Out situation. He was just in the trance. You know what I'm saying?
The more I start thinking about it, like we be always trying to put on the Kardashians, but history has proven Travis Scott has made it out of the Kardashian curse so far. I don't think it's a Kardashian curse, but I just think Kanye's just super weird.
No, it's definitely a Kardashian curse, man. Look what happened to Reggie Bush, man. Man won a Super Bowl. Ain't heard from him since.
He ain't passed the 50-yard line since he messed with Kim.
Only people that so far to kind of shake it loose was Harden, but that's because Harden never got caught. It's undisclosed, or you know, we can't prove that he actually was dating a Kardashian. It's just rumors.
Right. It was
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's how Harden.
French Montana too.
French Montana, he made it through unscathed a bit, but that's player. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? And Travis Scott so far doing pretty good, but the other ones, man. Hey, man, listen. You know, I ain't even gonna talk about it. Like,
speaking of Travis Scott, well, anyways, Kanye's a weirdo. All right, Kanye's a complete weirdo, and he's washed, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the more I keep going into it, it's like I want to shoot him some bail because I feel like he's still making great music. Because I don't think that the Kanye album was that bad. I still think Kids See Ghosts was very good.
Yeah.
But I wonder sometimes has he been stealing from people? Like, because the whole you listen to Travis Scott's sound, like Astroworld, it's like it's Kanye influenced on there, and it's like I think he's making the music. We talked about it in our review. Check it out if you haven't seen it. That he's making the music that Kanye thinks he's making. I don't know.
Kanye catches sounds early. He knows what's going to be popular. He pushes the culture in that way. But I mean, hey, I don't know. Yeah. All I know, man, is maybe he need to find whoever else is going to be popular and start stealing their style.
Yeah,
that ecstasy track wasn't it.
And that last, like you said, that track was bizarre.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to hear that again. But I'm going to tell you one person who's going to get, he's trying his best to get Kanye up out of here, and that's Drake.
Yeah.
All right. So Drake showed up on the Run tour. He showed up with Hove. Him and Hove dapped up and gave each other the love. And, because we always thought that him and Hove, Drake and Hove, was having kind of like subliminal talks back to each other. Even at one point, we kind of thought that Meek was sent for Drake from Hove. And I don't think that
does not look like that's the case at all.
Nah, man. And I think that was Drake just showing he's trying to get Kanye more out the paint.
Yeah.
All of this has been, like, if you listen to Sicko Mode, the second half of Sicko Mode where Drake gets to rapping is all about Kanye. I'm convinced. He wants to get Kanye out the paint. And then this was the dagger. This would hurt Kanye's soul because he can't get a hug from Jay
these days. Yeah, you're right.
And this guy can, and he's just, whatever.
Adonis is getting play dates with Rumi and Sir.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Yeah, they did. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If Drake gets married, Hov will probably be there. Him and B will be there.
Yeah.
But I think this definitely cemented that we'll never see on Watch the Throne 2. We'll never see it.
Yeah, unless Hov replaces
and does Watch the Throne with Drake.
Remember Kanye was playing that joint album with Drake. Yeah. Hov might just turn the tables. Yeah, listen. I'm here for a Hov and Drake collab album.
I think at some point, because now you think about it, Drake did kind of walk out of the Pusha T stuff. He's okay. We see that he's making it. I think if Drake comes to talking, he's gonna expose Kanye on the fact of whatever he had in the tuck that he was gonna talk about, which I still think I know he's not gonna say that. I think he's just gonna say Kanye's he steals stuff, man.
But I mean that's already known. Like he got to come with that ether if he's gonna come with anything.
Yeah, I don't think he'll let it go. But I still think subliminally in the Drake way, he's been talking about Kanye ever since.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So and Pusha, he's in a different space. He's a married man now. He's got kids probably on the way now, and that's gonna be different. So he did his due diligence. He tried to get him up out of here.
No, he just promoted his album, man. That's all that was.
That's true.
No hard feelings.
That's true. So Travis Scott, like we were speaking about, man, he did $537K on the first week. He also was giving away $100,000 to his fans.
Oh, that's pretty nice, man. Yeah. Hey, man, we did a review. Drop the payola. I'll bump that score, brother.
Check it out, man.
What's wrong with you,
Hashtag
man?
Astroworld.
Yeah.
GamesMusicLyfe. But $537,000 the first week. That's big, man.
Yo, I didn't realize Travis Scott was that big of an artist yet. Like, I knew that he was major. I didn't realize he was on that level at this point, though.
Do we think that Jordan
Sometimes I don't realize J. Cole is on that level either. And, like, J. Cole always does amazing numbers.
Because he's super underground, it seems like. But he has a loyal fan base.
But and a huge loyal fan base. Yeah. It's confusing. I don't understand it. But Travis, I didn't realize that his fan base was all like that. But, I mean, kid is hot as fish grease.
Bro, I mean, you look at the rollout. He really had a great rollout. Yeah, he did the Jordan release, which kind of was like before the album. I gotta think this all was planned. So that was something that rolled out, and then the album was kind of came out of nowhere almost. Like he just said, it's coming out. And he's big enough artist, he can do that.
Had the whole world on pins and needles waiting for it. Everybody was waiting, and dropped and delivered. Yeah. So hey, what can you ask?
But I think when it comes down to, bro, is like if you make good music, it's really it's gonna be good. At the end of the day, the music is going to connect everybody. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Now you got rumors of the purple Travis Scott's coming out, the 4s. I definitely need those.
Oh, man, I need those.
Yeah, and those tan ones. But those purple ones, people are going to die for those.
Yeah, Sneakers app probably going to let me down.
Yeah, of course it is, man. That's a whole other issue.
What can you do?
What can you do? All right, man. So, Nicki Minaj, let's get into this. Jesus, Lord. So, she starts beefing with everybody on Twitter.
Yeah.
The album came out.
Yeah.
She's doing the promo run now. It's been super weird. My boy, and all the people. My boy Tiger just caught the most flack from everything.
Oh man, he caught the shrapnel.
He caught the complete shrapnel. Though. He took it. He did take it in stride. Pause. Yeah. Safari and her. The whole thing with her and Safari is weird. Like they clearly got some history they need to get out of their system, so to speak.
Oh yeah.
But I do think that it's Nicki. And we're gonna do her album review today. Check it out when you see it. But this all comes off so just like the timing is awful. Because why is it coming out now?
I mean, we know why it's coming out, man. She's trying to keep her name up, get her buzz up, man. Right. Album doing 150, which is actually a really good release in my opinion.
See,
but
that's
for her to be such a major artist, I guess maybe those numbers do seem a little bit low.
But she was huge.
Yeah, but I mean, 150 is still.
No, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's not bad.
Pretty good.
But I mean, for an album that, if you looked at the track listing, you got an album with Ariana Grande, The Weeknd, Eminem.
Yeah, Eminem sucks now, though. I mean, to be fair. I mean, if we're just being honest, like, I mean, listen, that's one of the only music reviews that we've ever done that we just got to take a complete dump on an album, and everybody in the comments is like, yeah, this is true. This is true. There's not a thumbs down on that video. Everybody like, yeah, you know, hey, man, they spoke facts.
I did. It hurt to say it. It really did. But it wasn't good, man.
Yeah. So I mean, the Eminem stimulus package that ain't gonna work out no more. The track that she had with Nas didn't get approved or cleared or whatever.
Chapman didn't get approved.
That's the track she was on with Nas.
That same track. Okay.
Yeah, that didn't get approved, man. We're gonna talk about more in the album review, but I mean, we know why she's doing this big promo run now and why she's sparking up all this beef. Like, she's on the Tekashi plan now. Put her name in a bunch of controversy.
Which I'm surprised that song didn't make it to the album too.
Yeah, I'm hearing that she's trying to get it worked onto the album. You know how people do now, and that'll boost the numbers up or whatever on those streams or whatever. But I just don't know. It's a tough time or whatever. I don't want to say that she's struggling, but it just does feel like she is just grabbing for straws. I mean, when I saw on Black Ink Crew, I was like,
yeah. But even
like, I mean, you're a major artist. You're doing Black Ink Crew.
That's why I don't know who's on her PR team, because she's on Black Ink, but she's crapping on other reality shows.
Right.
But Black Ink's a reality show.
Right, on VH1. So she sits down with Flex, who her and Flex were beefing like crazy at one point. They let that go. So now they're sitting down. Yeah. It was just super weird. Like, the whole thing just seemed super weird. And then she's talking freely. She seemed like to be in a decent space. I mean, but it's just, I think the surgery's not sitting in well, because she looks like the old Tesla with new rims on it, man. Like, I don't know. Like, something looks off. I mean, she getting old, man. Like, but still, man, I think that, you got to think she was an early investor in the plastic surgery and all that stuff. I think it's Yeah. Hey, man. Anywho, yeah. I don't know, man. The threats to DJ Self. DJ Self pretty much just came out like, I don't know what she's talking about. Like, I didn't even see her. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know where all this animosity is coming from. Like, how do you tell a man that you got hungry guys on the team that I'll be up there tomorrow, and then double back and say I wasn't threatening him? That sounds like a threat to me. Hey, man, listen, she was just saying whatever it was going to take to kind of get the buzz up, whatever, keep her name. But don't you think like that active is very sad? I mean, this is Nicki Minaj, man. This is the best female act at one point. I mean, a lot of artists do it, but I mean, listen, man, when the numbers ain't coming back right, man, you got to do what you got to do, I guess. Yeah. We'll get into the album review more. We're going to do that, but just a quick snippet of that is like, I don't think I would love to talk to her too, because I'm like, yo, you and Cardi can both exist. You don't have to. You don't have to, you know what I'm saying, try to put her down to lift yourself up. Like, if anything, you should be trying to prop her up and put your name next to hers, in a good way. Yeah. And then maybe her then it don't have to be competing fan bases, you know what I'm saying? Right. It can be y'all both rock with each other, so your fan bases rock with each other. Exactly. Yeah. All right, man. So J. Cole, last story here. J. Cole preps for a new project. We got something coming. He dropped the freestyle, album of the year freestyle under the Uchiwali beat. How are you feeling about that freestyle, man? It checked the box of having some music out, but I wasn't too crazy about it. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you what. It was starting to sound a little bit more like J. Cole. I know. I was like, this the J. Cole I don't like. I don't like this. Check the box. I got some music out. Yeah. I don't, one thing, the best part about the song was that he shout out Jid. I'm excited about Jid putting some music out, because I definitely want to hear more of him. And I'm just wondering why. It's like your album is still doing really well. I don't know, man. You're on tour. Like, why do you want to put out a tape or a project so soon or whatever? I mean, I'm happy to listen to it. It'll be a mixtape, I think, because he had the Twitter thing saying, feed me beats. He's going to start rapping over people's beats again, which I love. I forget what the series was called, where he had he rapped over everybody's beats. I forget, but anyways. I'm here for it. If it is a mixtape, he's just rapping. But I think J. Cole ended up taking himself a little too serious at times, man. I don't know why, but listen, man, if it's fire, hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. For sure. But we'll see what happens. Always. You got anything else, bro? No, I think that about wraps it up, man. Get Jay's book. Everything going. Yeah, man. Get that book, man. What's the title again, man? It's escaping me at the moment. I'm gonna see if I can find it quickly.
Something,
but
something.
Just find it for yourself, man. Let it be a surprise, and I'm sure that you'll thoroughly enjoy it, man.
We'll put it on our Twitters.
Absolutely, man. Matter of fact, post a picture up.
I'll do all those
somewhere
things.
like
somewhere right here. I'll put a picture. Put it right there for y'all to see. But yo, I am Nate here.
This Cam.
And yo, this is Games Music Life. We're the Games Music Life podcast, episode 129.
Yeah,
in
man.
the books, man.
Almost 130, buddy.
Stay hydrated.
Yes.
Peace.